Hey YouTube, it's Ashley, back with a thrift haul. And today's thrift haul is going to be two parts, one part Savers, one part Salvation Army. And if all goes well and I am able to film a second haul today, you'll see me in this sweatshirt again. This is actually my boyfriend's sweatshirt, who is away on vacation right now in Vegas, and it makes me very sad to be without him, but I'll be very excited when he comes back. Anyway, into the haul. So I made a trip to Savers, I think it was a couple weeks ago now, and I've been dying to wear this shirt, so I couldn't wait to film this haul today. And I did the buy four get one free deal on the books, and then I just got one clothing item. So the first book that I found was this book, which is one of the stories from Sin City. And I'm not sure if you guys, well, I'll just bring it closer. So it's called That Yellow Bastard. And if you've seen the movie Sin City, then you'll know what character this focuses on. And it seems like most, if not all, of this story was in the first Sin City movie, so that was cool. And then I picked up this hardcover book from Robin Cook, who I haven't read yet, but I've heard good things about his books, and I have a few others. So this one is called Sphinx, which is what caught my eye, because I've always been interested in ancient Egypt. And then I also found, this was pretty cool, I've never seen this book before. I found Kurt Vonnegut's Jailbird. And I thought this book was a little older than it is, but I think it's just from the 80s. And then this book I was excited to find because I've made myself a little running list of book series that I have some but not all of, or that I'm just missing one book, or maybe I want to get more books from. And I want to say this is book 2 in the series, and I have books 1, 3, and 4. But I know this was in the middle of the ones that I have, so I'll be able to read these now. So this one is called The Weed That Strings the Hangman's Bag. That is not an easy one to say. And I'm trying to remember the names of some of the other ones. I know you guys, if you've seen all my haul videos, you would know, you would recognize the names because they're all really strange names. Here we go. Here's one. So one of them is The Sweetness at the Bottom of the Pie. And I want to say the other one has to do with like herring with mustard or something like that. But they all have like similar imaging on the titles, the covers. And then the last book that I picked up, my freebie, was The Walking Dead Road to Wood... I can't talk today. The Road to Woodbury. So I picked that one up as well. And then my one clothing item, I was super excited to find this. I have been on such a flannel kick this winter. Flannels and fuzzy sweaters, which we'll get into in a minute. But the flannels that I had from last winter were all in like the same color family. Like I have 3 of them that are either red and navy or red and black. So I've been kind of trying to stay away from that color family. And I found this one. I've been looking for one with blue because I do really like blue. And it looks basically new. There's not pilling or anything like that. All the colors are still really clean and sharp. It's from the Gap. It was marked $6.99, which I really was struggling to pay $6.99 for one shirt. But then I noticed that it's got this little stain on it that looks almost like a bleach mark. Hopefully you can see that. And doesn't really bother me. I mean, judging, depending on how long my hair is when I wear this, my hair might just cover it. So I did mention it to the cashier, and she offered to take $2 off. So I ended up paying $4.99 instead of $6.99, which I thought was fine. And then at the Salvation Army, this is one I hadn't been to in a long time. I swung by actually on my way to another Savers, which I'll show you in my next haul. And I picked up 2 books. The first one, this title caught my eye, Manic. I've read a lot about manic depression and bipolar disorder. And, trying to see. Oh, I didn't even notice this, but the author of Electro Boy actually wrote a little blurb on the front of this book, and that book is really good. I think that might have been the first book. No, I think I read Prozac Nation before Electro Boy, and then I read Electro Boy, and that's kind of what started the whole interest in the subject. So I picked that one up, and that was, I want to say $1? No, $1.99, and then the paperbacks are 99 cents. And the paperback that I picked up is called Shadow Child, and I just could not resist this creepy clown image. And when I read the back of the book, it did actually genuinely sound interesting, so we'll see if this story is as creepy as the cover, creepy/cheesy, or if it's actually just a really good book. I picked up 2 sweaters. Well, one's kind of more of a jacket, but anyway. As I said, I've been obsessed with fuzzy sweaters this winter. I have a couple that I've worn several times now, and I don't really wear the same thing all the time, so to avoid doing that and still getting to wear my comfy sweaters, I found a couple more. So I found this one, which is just a cream color, and the brand is Atmosphere, which I know I've heard of before, but I'm not quite sure where they sell it. I think this is a medium. Yeah, it's a size 6, so it's about a medium. And it was marked $3.99, and this color tag was not on sale. Actually, neither item that I got was on sale, so I did pay the full price of $3.99 with this. But it fit exactly the way that I wanted it to, so I was excited about that. Now I can throw it in the wash. And the other fuzzy thing that I got is from H&M, and this one, it's like a cardigan, but it's got this lining inside of it, polyester lining, so it's not quite, oh, that totally messed up my lighting. It's not totally a cardigan, not totally a jacket, it's kind of in between the two, but the lining goes throughout. It's all around the inside of the jacket, and this fuzziness is a little different than that fuzziness, if that makes sense. The texture of the sweater is a little different, but they're both incredibly soft, really comfy. I was excited about this one too. This one was actually $4.99 and I didn't get it on sale. But in the grand scheme of things, when I think about, you know, what I pay at Savers versus Salvation Army, I'm like, I would have picked this up if it was $4.99 at Savers, so why not do it at the Salvation Army? So that's the end of that haul. I'm glad it stayed below 15 minutes, far below 15 minutes this time. I'm trying not to ramble on so much in my videos or just make them really lengthy videos, so that's why I'm breaking this up into 2 hauls. So I will be back shortly with another haul video. Thanks for watching. Have a great